everyone, it's your girl Pauline here. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope and trust that you guys are doing fine. On my side, I am fantastic and I thank God for this day. Thank you so much for stopping by and thank you for clicking this video. To my new subscribers, thank you so much and may you feel welcome to this family. To my returning subscribers, guys, I thank you so much. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate you guys. And guess what? We are on the road to 500. Guys, can you imagine from 0 to where we are now? I can only say thank you so much for dedicating yourselves, dedicating your time to watch my videos, to support me. I really can't take you for granted. May you be blessed all. And guys, as you have seen on the title, that I am going to answer a few questions from few people. I got these questions and I thought that it will be fine, it will be good for me to answer them. So guys, without further ado, we can go straight to the video. But again, I would like to remind you, if you have any question, if you have any request, if you want to know something that you feel like you can ask me, please go ahead and do so. You can comment down on the comment section or you can DM me on my social media, and those I always put them on my description box, so you can as well find them there, and feel free to ask any question or to ask for any request. So guys, without further ado, let's go straight to the video and let's see what it's all about. You're welcome. And guys, the first question is, they're all ladies, but I am not going to mention their names because it was their request. So let's go straight to the first question, which was, she said, I have not been paid for 3 months. What should I do? She has not yet received a salary for the past 3 months and she's confused. And the only thing that I can tell you first, what is your agreement? What is the agreement between you and your boss? Because that is something that she did not tell me. And again, is it the first time for your salary to be late to this time, or is it a normal thing? And number 3, the only thing that I can tell you, before you take any action, before you think of anything rash, do not do anything that you might regret later. But it is good for you to go and speak to your employer. Go talk, settle things, and then from there, if things will not be better, that is when now you are supposed to think of something else. But since you have not yet tried, you have not yet spoken to them, it is also good to remind them that they have not yet paid your salary and you want to use it, or you want to send money back home, or they should pay you. I think if you go, humble yourself, speak to them, everything will be well. Otherwise, girl, I just wish you all the best, all the good luck. And going straight to the next question, the second question was, I was told that I will be getting off days, but I don't. I only get it once a week. Should I quit? All these ladies are housemaids, few from Saudi Arabia and others in Qatar. But I can say she's lucky, because there are people who don't get even off days. But I can't tell what the agreement was between her and her boss. But again, the only thing I can say, girl, is if in your contract the off day was included, you have to ask about it. But if it was not included, that is not something that you should fight for. As long as you get your off once in a month, I think that is good. And in between the weeks, or in between the days, you still have few hours to spend on yourself. You still have hours to rest. I don't think like you should quit your job because of this, unless you have another reason that makes you quit. This is not something that you should quit your job for. There are people who work day and night without rest, without even time for themselves, but they are still pushing hard. You should also remember there are people who are looking for the jobs, people who are so desperate to get this job, but they have not yet gotten any. They have not gotten the chance, but you have the chance. So don't take advantage of it. As in, don't let this chance pass you. You have the job. Use this opportunity to build yourself. Use this opportunity to grow yourself. and when the right time comes, you will get the job that is permitting you to go for off every week. But what I can tell you, you are very lucky. You are very lucky. Her housemaid who is going for off once in a month, you are very lucky. If it was not included in your contract, just let it be the way it is, because you might go to confront your boss and she might even take the off day back, you know. So yeah, that is the only thing that I can tell you, and I am trying to help our sister, not just speaking, but I just want you to get a point that will help you and will help someone else. So if you're getting that day in a month, just thank God. If by any chance you can go and talk to her and come to an agreement, well and good. But if she has said no and no and no, it is only one time, stick to that and everything will be fine with you. And our next question, which is number 3, was this lady saying, I have worked for 5 months and don't have any account I can send my money to. Can I send my money to my husband? Now there, girl, I think it's upon you to decide. I can't tell you send or do not send, because I believe that you perfectly know your husband. You perfectly know the person who you want to send the money to. Is he loyal? Is this someone that you can trust? I think that is all about you. But if I can advise, I can tell you something. If you do not have any account, you still have your M-Pesa. Your M-Pesa, I believe it is still working, and there is somewhere that you can save, and as well save on M-Shwari by the time you know what you want to do with the cash. It's not in a bad way, but it's just I am trying to advise you where I can, because most cases we have had and we have seen, it is your first time to work here. But it is also good for me to tell you, because you might find these things later. If you have worked for that long, you don't have any account and you want to send your money to someone, let me remind you that out there life is very hard, and you will not send me 100k and keep it while I am sleeping on empty stomach. You will not send money for me while I still have so much things to do, and I know that you will come in the next, after 2 years, that is when you will come, and maybe I don't know if I will be able to keep the cash. So I always tell people to avoid the fights, to avoid the arguments, and to avoid every misunderstanding about money. It is always good to keep your own money. If you do not have any account, you can still keep your cash. Send your money to your M-Pesa, send your money to your phone, to your M-Shwari. Save it for yourself and avoid all these misunderstandings. We have seen many people who have ended up losing everything because of their family, because of friends, and this is something that I wouldn't like you to go through it. So that is my own opinion, but again, I know you know the person that you want to send the money to. Is this someone that you can trust? If yes, go ahead, but if you doubt it, do not take a risk. That is what I can tell you, girl, and I just wish you the good luck. And the next question was from this amazing lady, and she's saying, I applied for my housemaid job in Saudi Arabia. I did all the necessary paperwork and medical tests, but it has been almost 3 months, and the agent says that I should wait. The embassy is working on them. So please advise me, what can I do, or should I go and take back my passport? On this case, I don't think that you should go and take your passport, and I'll give you 2 reasons. The first reason is things have changed because of Corona, and how they normally used to work before, things have like slowed down. It's not like before. And again, I remember I heard about Saudi Arabia, like before they used to go, just it was so simple, but nowadays there's I don't remember what they call it, but when you want to go to Saudi Arabia, you have to be put under the system or something, like your details and everything is in the system. So if you're in Saudi Arabia and your agent is in Kenya, that agent could be able to go through your data and know, have you been paid this month? Have you been contacting your family? Is everything okay, you know? Because everything is there, everything is indicated, and it's not just you but also your embassy. So the embassy in Kenya should be able to know what is going on with you while you're still there. So I think that is one of the reasons why everything is taking time. But just be patient, girl. Everything will work out for you. I know you just want to work, but there's always a reason for everything. Don't rush things. And I can't not advise you to go and take the passport, because even if you take, you might go to another agency and you might end up waiting another 3 months or even more. So just be patient. The longest time is what you have waited for, but I believe that it is almost to be done. So all is going to be well. Do not worry, and I hope that everything is going to be fine. The next question was, and this lady saying, my employer insists that I must wear a scarf, that she should cover her hair on her head, but she doesn't like doing so. So the question is, what can I do? Because she's saying she doesn't like it and the lady doesn't want to understand her. The only thing that I can tell you is so clear, girl, and I won't want to lie to you. You know, everywhere you go, there are rules to be followed. And how we live in Kenya, the lifestyle we have in Kenya is far much different from here. So if here you are told to cover your hair, that is something, and very simple, that is something that you should do. Maybe in our country you never used to cover your hair, but you are in a different country with different culture, and you are supposed to follow the rules. If that is the only problem, I don't feel like this is something that can make you quit or can make you do something that is not good. So if you are told to cover your hair, the only thing that I can tell you, just follow the rules and everything will be fine with you. Because most cases we always hear like someone has been mistreated, someone has been beaten, something happened. Most of the things that causes those issues, this is one of them. Like you're just told, do not do this, and you want to do it. Do this and you do not want to do it. You might end up being returned to the office. You might end up being returned back to your country. Or otherwise, I don't want to tell you the bad thing or to scare you. But if that is the only problem, girl, go ahead, do the necessary and do your job. That is why you're here. After 2 years, you will have your money and you'll go back home. I hope that I have helped you somewhere. It's not in a harsh way, but that is the only thing that I can tell you as a friend, as a sister. And as you asked your question, I don't have to go, eating the corners. It is always good to tell you the truth so that you will know if you're messing or you're not messing. Otherwise, I hope that question is answered. Last but not the least, this lady says, my madam hates everything that I do. She's pregnant and everything I do, she says, is not good. What can I do about this? So I went ahead and have a conversation with this lady, and she said before the lady was good, everything was fine, but since she became expectant, everything changed. Girl, we are all human. We are all human, and one thing I want to tell you is hormones most of the times changes when someone is pregnant, and I can't tell it's because of hormones or she's doing it intentionally, but the only thing I can tell you is just be patient and just try to do your best. Just try to do your best. If it is something that she's doing intentionally, she will see that you're trying to do everything possible to please her. You're doing everything possible to make your job perfect, and she will come to understand it. If it is something that you can manage, go ahead and do it. If it is not something that you can manage, that is when you can consider thinking of something else. But as long as you can handle it, as long as it's not hurting you, as long as it's not pressing you, I think, girl, you're good to go. So this comes to the end of the questions. Once more, I thank you guys for getting in touch with me. If you have any question, go ahead and drop it down on the comment section, and as well you can reach me on my social media. And if there's someone else who would like to add on what I have talked about, just to help a sister, to help someone out there who is in need of questions I might not have spoken much enough, But if you have something else to add, kindly just write it down on the comment section, and I know it will help someone. Otherwise guys, I thank you so much for staying tuned. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for your support, and I trust that I will see you in the next video. May God bless you, and I love you so much. Ciao. Bye bye.